Easy peasy, mate. Not a problem. How long did it take to set up for the stream today, Tim?
If you condense it all down to, I think probably 7 minutes.
7 minutes, folks. 7 minutes for three. Oh, apart from one camera didn't get plugged in. Never mind. 3 camera stream should be sufficient.
I think it's enough.
Hello, folks. Alex, hi. Lovely to see you, mate. Andy, Troll, Jenna, Chills, Asif. Hutch was being professionally romanticizing people for a small fee today. He's a good guy to the community. Really looks after the women of Newcastle for a small fee. So you had a line waiting to get through today, but by the grace of God, he's made it. Duties performed, duties done.
Postponed.
No more roses to give out. So here he is, in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
At least for now. Indeed. Indeed, yes. What's on the agenda today? Cool stuff. Wow, it feels late, but it's actually quite early.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Pablo, is that right? Pab Alab. Oh, you've added some extra things in your name. I like it. But I will get confused and call you Mr. 8636. Love your music, thank you very much. Maybe you love some Mcrocklin and Hutch. Isn't that very nice? I have a question. I've been working on automatic tab creator using Vision and AI. Works well. Has anyone heard of a Luke tool? What is a Luke tool?
I never knew there was AI tab creation. Did you?
Not specifically AI. I mean, I know people use like Fishman Triple Play and other guitar MIDI pickups to get the notes in.
Right.
Yeah. There's been so many times where I've been tempted by Vision Pro, like just to watch like videos in it.
I was looking at the day in Apple, and then I went and asked the guy to book an appointment, and then he went, well, it'll take half an hour. I just thought, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, it's a very handheld experience. Yeah.
Have you had the demo?
Yeah.
And it was good.
Well, they keep talking you through it, and they'll say like, they'll put you in an environment, and they'll say, "Welcome to Mr. Hutch," and it's like, I know I'm in the Apple Store, mate. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's a bit cringe, but you know, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna play some tracks today. Jam a little bit. Might be the little last stream for a couple of weeks or so. You know. But the content will be blazing because playthroughs of Sudo, playthroughs of Rude, the live versions are rolled up and compressed and uploaded to YouTube already. Maybe start with those next week. Should be good. Should be nice. And also, did you guys see? Oh yes, there it is. Explode 1.1. Beautiful new UI. Beautiful new curves. Who doesn't like beautiful curves? Look at that. And for the first time ever, the ultimate pitch bundle combines Hypertune Metal, and Explode all into the ultimate pitch bundle. So that is just awesome. But that's not all, because there's been some beautiful improvements under the hood of Explode. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's faster, it's smoother, and it's got curves. Fabulous. But it's very good. It's very good. It's a lovely update. Usually in 1.0 to 1.1 updates, we're a little bit more gentle, but we're like going all in. Give it some good stuff. Yeah. Hi Thomas, I'm Maddie. Hi Hutch. Hello and welcome to the stream. Okay, I can't wait to see those song playthroughs and the tone breakdowns. Yes, really, really good ones. Today I shot the pseudo tone breakdown for the Polychrome YouTube channel. I've already shot the Rude tone breakdown, so these videos are ready to go in a week or probably one next week and one the
Okay.
following week. Yes, there we go. Explode works well. Very good. Very good. So, you had a little tuning issue today, or a little stringing issue.
Yes, first string slipping.
Okay.
I've got no idea why it's doing that.
But you came with a different guitar
But
anyway.
you tune it, it goes in tune. You bend a note, and it's just massively out.
Cooper's Music. Any spoilers on the Mcrocklin Suite 2.0? Listen, mate, I'm going to have a lot more tea and a lot more excitement in the chat to be dropping spoilers of that magnitude. Oh my god. We're a few minutes in. Tim's mic is very boom.
Boomy mic, right.
Likely it will be the positioning, because last week we had the same deal. Oh, it's pointed towards your neck, Tim. I'm going to try and point it out a little bit.
Right, how's that, Chili?
And
Better?
yeah. Your song Jagar's amazing, really. Is still in my head. Oh, thank you. Very nice track, that, yeah. It's resting on your throat. Maybe we'll give it a little tickle, ladies and gentlemen. This should be a charge service. For just £7.99, you can come and move Hutch's lapel mic around.
Yeah. Alright, that should be better.
Okay. Work ethic and culture seems to be great in Polychrome. Yes, so just on that. So we have had some extra. Oh, did we just glitch there?
We did glitch.
Wow. Extra amazing muscle come on, DSP extraordinaires. So the team has expanded, but rather than assigning all the new members to new products, there's a couple of things that we wanted to rush through and just double back on. Things like I'm gonna move my hands around and see if it becomes jerky. The preset system, things like metronomes, some really cool stuff. But we wanted to put our own spin on things that make it even more usable than what is already on the market. So the versions that I'm testing seem very, very good. Very good for like practice sessions and stuff. My hands don't. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be jerking.
Glitched before when I was moving about.
Just one. Okay, well, let us know, guys, if there's any glitches or sort of things of the sort. But yeah, so we're gonna have like a couple of months, really adding some even better value to the existing products as free updates. And then we will go on the massive backlog spree that we have got of new stuff. Having said that, we've also got a little team working on new. Shouldn't say what though. New things, I'll just say.
Things, yeah.
Here we go. See what happens. A little sip of tea, and I'm already thinking,
On the smell.
what can we give him a little taster of things to come? When is Hutch getting a Strandberg? Michael asks. Well, Michael, you just better hold your horses. We're only 10 minutes into the stream, mate, and you're asking big questions like that. When is Hutch getting a Strandberg? Oh my gosh. Michael's not messing around.
No, he's not.
He's there. Right, I love synthwave music and started And I've found synthwave songs one after the other, like the Midnight. Oh yeah, Midnight's great. Very good. I've been adding some of you guys' music to my highway playlist. Oh, racking up the miles to some Mcrocklin and Hutch. Right, let's pause the tracks. All right, do you want me to shift along a little bit and just make sure I'm not gonna kill you? You got levels, your guitar. Okay, can you guys hear okay? Levels coming through good? Oh, it's Rob Cunningham. Come on now, guys. We've just got the stream going, but let's give it up in the chat. Let's all Give some claps. Where's the horn button gone? Where's the horn button when we need it? Oh, I've moved things around, guys.
Right.
We've lost the professionalism of the stream. Never mind. Never mind. Good to see you, Rob. Oh, wait a minute. We found the horn button. There we go. What a guy. Mr. Rob Cunningham. Well, that's definitely working.
That's working.
That is working. Okay. Should we try something just to get our fingers going?
Yeah,
Hutch?
let's see what we got.
E minor work well for you? That is true. Like, the usernames is like so, like, why did they change that, mate? Good to see as well, man, but why did they change that? Do you know? like disco-y, right?
Yeah.
I like the pitch up though. That is using Explode, by the way. So that is that product here. Oh yeah, and you were using it for the leads when you...
Yeah.
So
I've got it tuned a fourth up and a fourth down.
okay, so here is Tim using Explode going up and down a fourth. If I played like some stuff in E again.
Gives you that chordal harmony thing quite killing it.
There we go. So that is Explode, also available in the Ultimate Pitch Bundle. Hypertune Metal is has been absolutely bonkers. You guys have been like going crazy with that. Very cool. Check the tuning, pretty good.
Ooh. Need a bit of a top up on that G.
Got a question. How would you configure? How would you best configure Loomis's clean channel for a broken up tone? It's very difficult. It's very different. Oh my gosh. I can't read today. It's very different to Nunchuck's clean channel. It is, yeah. I can show you from scratch, actually. So, Loomis from a clean perspective is really versatile because it has a very special button. So I'm going to show you inside of Ableton. And if I go to my guitar track here, where is it? Scroll along a little bit. Guitar chain, play chord. So you can see that I've just brought on Loomis. And if I just go to the default preset, total default in it. Now, for the purpose of being not using like a 2/4 split, I'll use the full humbucker. And you can hear it's a little bit broken up. So obviously I've got lots of ways of boosting it already. I've got the boost. So if I just put the boost on, actually, I think that is also level compensated. So when we have the tube stage boosted, we actually drop some of the back end of the amplifier level to compensate a bit. So we have that, and if I crank the gain, like a cool tone, like right away without doing anything. That with a little bit of the spring. So it's very easy to, yeah, and obviously all these EQs, this is one thing that is amazing about Loomis and Nunchuck. If I was to crank them and stuff, like push them all the way up. Oh, we'll go back to the clean tone. They actually contribute because there's another tube section after the EQ, so it actually gives you even more drive. And this is not just like a digital EQ placed after the amplifier like so many plug-in manufacturers do. It's just like it's kind of fakery, but all these EQs actually interact with the different sections, so it pushes things in a really, really musical way. Even when you crank the brightness, put the bright switch on. You can feel it become more compressed and more just alive. So it's really cool.
So it's almost like multi-band saturation, isn't it? You're pushing into some valves, some circuitry.
Yeah, and the tubes are really reacting to that. Now the great thing is as well, if I want to go the other way, I can take off the gain, and this switch here is a super clean switch. So now I'm still playing with the humbucker. I could take the boost off. Now I'm playing with the humbucker and it's not breaking up at all. answer your question. Obviously, if you want to push it even further, we have 2 different modes on the drive pedal. So if we wanted a vintage drive back down, turn that on. Let's take the super clean off, so we've got a little bit of grit to start with. Yeah, I think the computer, by the way, should have been restarted before the stream because there's a few background processes which I've been doing from this morning are causing some clicks and pops. Usually we don't get that. Man's McBluesin. But yeah, like Nunchuck and Loomis are very different types of amps, and they play and feel really, really different. If I'm just practicing and jamming, I usually gravitate to Nunchuck and then Loomis just for like that very dry amp tone that I like to practice with.
I mean, I really like, when I'm just doing a jam, bit of a practice session, I've been using Nunchuck just on the vintage channel, literally on the default preset.
Yeah, the default is set up well.
It's super dynamic and, you know, it's great.
Bear in mind, like the default presets like have probably the longest amount of work set into them because it's like...
It's a central point, isn't it?
It's like the starting point, and then I have to think like, someone might turn this drive pedal on, so what should the gain be set on the amp to like make it work? We do need some polychrome emotes. We'll do that. Yeah, I usually do that with a little bit of the drive pedal and tight switch, since there's a lot of low end that I tend to not keep in. Well, here's a great tip on that as well. This is a particularly powerful way of tightening up your tone with any of the new plugins that we have. Like, let's say we like that, for example, and we take the tight off here, and it's a little bit, you know, kind of, take the drive pedal out here. We could go to the shape EQ, put it in the pre-position, and take off a little bit more, not just the bass, but some of the lower mids. And you can hear obviously the way the gain responds because it's now in front of the amp. And of course we have the input gain. And we could always compensate that with some level from the output of the mastering EQ, even if we're not using it to master. So, like if we wanted to go like super clean. Very fun. So, yeah, I take my high gain tone and turn down my volume knob because I'm incredibly lazy. But if it works and it cleans up, then why not? Why not? Has Dave Smith got a coffee too? Dave Smith?
I don't know. How's he?
Like Dave Smith's amps? The Dave Smith's synthesizer guy?
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I love Shape EQ in that way. It's very good. A lot of presets use it. I've been messing with Nunchuck's clean channel since insane how versatile. Yeah, it's really versatile. One of the presets that I've been using a lot over the last week or so is that one. It's really, really nice. And I don't think this is included in the plugin. So if you want to get this preset, jump on the Polychrome Discord. polychromedsp.com/Discord. Obviously, it's totally free. It's a preset called Strat Night, and it's just using some shadow compressor, no drives, a little bit of a tweak on the speaker voice, some room. And you can hear that blend of spring plate. If we went short, it would just be plate. But it's real nice. I saw Mcrocklin sip a coffee. Oh, we're having tea. It's tea today. Yeah, 1 coffee a day for me, and then the rest is tea.
Okay.
There we go.
Pretty sensible.
Thanks, Blue Sky. Speaking of those type of tones, Hutch, how about a little jam over something? I mean, the first one that's here on the list is Emotional, F-sharp minor.
Right, okay, let's be emotional.
Do you feel like you could be? 1 coffee and 3 teas. Yeah, I'm like 1 coffee and 8 teas, but 2 of them are regular teas, maybe 3, 4 can be regular, but otherwise probably like 4 or 5 decafs a day tea.
Mm-hmm.
Big cups as well.
Oh look, Des. Des is here.
Hello, Des. Where's Des?
And
Oh, there he
his
is.
missus has bought him a Strandberg.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Lucky guy.
Look at that, mate. What a legend, eh? Come on. I'm talking about your missus, mate. Did he say? Me Julie. Yes,
Julie.
yes, mate. Let's give the horn to me Julie. Wish I could use Strat Night preset on Mcrocklin Suite. The amps is just not the same. It's totally different amps. It will not respond in that way. Like the Mcrocklin Suite was really intended for a different purpose. I never used to use those super amp-like breakup tones, you know, back in the day. It was like super clean crystal acoustic cleans, highly explosive regular cleans, and then all of the lead tones that we could ever think of. So that's the sort of real strength, and ambient stuff. Does Julie have a sister? All right, Hutch, let's see. F-sharp minor, apparently. It's emotional, apparently.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you will get the Mcrocklin Suite. Sorry, Hutch.
Okay.
The Edge channel is like able to break up, but none of the tube stuff. When I mention tubes, like that whole tube simulation part that we use in multiple stages of Loomis, Nunchuck, and it's like legit tubes. Like the way it breaks up is crazy. You know, when we isolate it and just test it against real tubes, like it's so good. And amps like Nunchuck and Loomis will use up to 3 different tube stages where all of the circuitry is all interacting. And the Mcrocklin Suite is just not set up like that. We have power amp at the end of the amp simulation. It's not, none of the stuff uses NAM, so it's not static. It's all like interactive, but you're not going to get the Mcrocklin Suite to break up like Loomis or Nunchuck. It's just not going to happen. But the closest you'll get is Edge, and I think you know, if you dial the settings in on that, you can get there. But if you like amp-like tones, you know, it's a different plugin for different jobs. But I would just get Loomis or Nunchuck or both of them. By the way, the sale ends the end of this month, and it's on suites only now. We've removed the single pedals now that we've launched a bundle. So it's only on suites and it ends this month. This conversation just makes me think back to using Amplitude 2 with a second of input. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. This is 5 milliseconds that we're playing with here, but yeah. Here we go, Hutch.
All right.
emotional, Hutch, or not? Not bad.
Yeah, I'm feeling emotional.
have an article here. D minor now. Here's another backing track
Okay.
off YouTube. Here we go. That was. Oh. backing track. Good job.
Class.
What's next? Just gone through all of the list here. Just hitting next. Chromatics. Cruising time.
jam that. Yeah, very good.
3 jams!
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the room has warmed up a lot because
It's warm.
it's super hot. I'm burning up.
I've got sweaty hands.
Yeah. The reason I'm wearing a cap today, I'm about 3 weeks overdue a full shave, Hutch.
Oh, right.
I feel like my cat, you know. Poor guy, he hasn't had a trim in a lifetime.
Is he not?
No.
Unkempt.
I will never replace the one-on-one vibe of Mcrocklin Hutch live. I think so. The framework's there and you've never got more than 4 frets. Alright, so I think this is following on from Asif's question. Please share some tips. Let me turn the background music down a little bit here. Please share some tips how to be so melodic and fluent in soloing on random tracks. Yeah. So I have probably some tips, and you probably have some tips. Would you like to start? Do you have a favorite way? I mean, of like jamming over a track? Do you listen to it and then go, I think I get the vibe straight away? Do you hit it with the ground running, or do you like to work your way into it?
All of those things.
All of those things.
It just depends completely. I think for me, like the most basic kind of framework of jamming is pentatonic scale. But like for that jam that we did, there's probably 2 pentatonic scales that I'm using. I'm using like F sharp minor, I'm using like C sharp minor, which gives me that 9th note.
And what happens if you're afraid of trying new notes in a jam? What would you do? Do you just test them out and go, ah, shit?
I think test them out, because nothing bad's going to happen. How else are you going to do it?
I have a little tip.
Okay, come on then.
If I'm cautious of a note that I think might work, I might bend from it to a note that I know that will work. So for example, in that last jam, like if we were jamming in F sharp minor and C is not in F sharp minor because it's C sharp, like B to C sharp, I might go like, or
yeah, that's a good one.
Because I can, it's very subtle.
Yeah, because if you land on a wrong note, like if you didn't know any theory or anything, you've got more than a 50% chance of like hitting the right notes. But if you hit a wrong note, all you got to do is move up or down by 1 semitone and you're back in.
And we bend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could all start off as if like really soft. Like in that track, there's like lots of space. It doesn't need to be full gain. Like a lot of the jams that we have, like I might start off with like the least amount of gain, and then as we get 2, 3, 4 minutes in, the gain's like cranking up. But on something like that last jam, there's lots of space to try the very basics. You know, the grooves, the pentatonics. Try a little bit of the minor. We don't like that in the sort of second note in the minor scale. So we could maybe hold that note for like a little bit later on when we're building up the solos. Try the outside notes. Don't work. That second outside note did work with the second one. The first one, that definitely don't work. So it's like, it's all about recovering from those bum notes, I think. Yeah. You gotta try them, and it helps to also like look at the fretboard and like know like how notes are gonna sound before you play them. Yeah, exactly. If you know how the note's gonna sound before you play it, then that definitely helps a lot. Yeah. One it could sound completely different starting on beat 1. Oh yeah, and think about the timing as well, and give yourself that space. That's a great suggestion, Cooper's music as well. It's like, don't just start on the first beat of the bar. I like to start on the upbeat or the second beat.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. If I start on the first beat of the bar all the time, obviously that's like hard to hit the space bar, but it's like a very different thing to like making continuous noise as opposed to like just giving yourself a bit of space. There is one more track. I keep hitting that GoPro with a guitar in the random list of tracks. Tim, would you like to go 4 for 4 of the list? Ooh, it says sad rock. Keep the questions coming. So you've got to get the sounds of the basics, 1, 4, 5, 7s, then get the others from there. Oh, that sounds very ballady. Very ballady. Excuse me. I almost feel like And just like that is over. All the emotional tracks today, Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, the next one we have is join your team's meeting backing track. I think that meeting has been joined. It is so hot in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we left the backing music over the top of us playing too. Oh my god. Could you guys hear that? Like the whole track? Oh, super chat. Oh my gosh. That is wild. Look at us slumped back and forwards. And then Blue Sky's like, I ain't not having none of that. I have none of that slumping back and forward stuff. I wonder, the backing track. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Classical picking? What is that? Apart from like thumb, what is it? P-M-A-I or something like that? Yeah. Like A? I-M-A or something? Black Line, eh? Okay, I mean, the man likes that track. He likes that track. I wonder if we can change the lighting for this track. That'd be interesting. What kind of lighting? Music video. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Another music video setup. Ooh, that's got a bright white light behind you, Tim.
Yeah, no, not keen.
Another music video setup. Very similar to the first one, I think. The first one was the one.
That one.
Blue and orange and teal. Nunchuck responds really well with, oh yeah, Nunchuck is amazing for single coils. It chews it up. Yeah, that would be good. That would be really good. It's difficult to do, but Tim is basically using Nunchuck for all of his leads, mostly. Is that right?
Yeah.
And we have some cleans and one lead tone for the Mcrocklin suite and 2 Loomis. So what's your 2 Loomis tones?
I think another like high gain, fusiony kind of one, and then I think it's a clean.
Okay, so a fusion lead and a
Kind of.
compressed clean sort of thing. Yes. Too many lights, Asif, yeah. Guys, we've got an emergency. Are you okay?
Water.
Hutch? Do you need some water?
Right,
Fear
take it
not, guys. We'll fix the coughing Hutch. He'll be all right. And
Sorted in a minute.
did you swallow a plectrum, Hutch?
No. Oh, nothing worse than a coughing fit mid-solo. Funny.
Hutch has a rare condition where if he coughs too many times, he ends up buying a new guitar.
Alright, and again.
Does the track seem fast to you?
No, it seems alright.
Okay, okay.
I think it's because we're a bit tired today, aren't we?
It feels really fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Play some real Hutch quickly. Sorry, guys. I know what the problem is, Hutch. I do know what the problem is.
What is?
It's the smoke. It's obviously the lack of smoke. Guys, if we're going to play this track right, we're going to have to get the smoke. It's clear to me. Fuck off, Sean, okay? He's not getting a refund. That $20 is pre-allocated to chicken, lamb, okay? Stop spreading fake news. Fucking refund. Jesus Christ. Excuse the language, guys. I usually have a very delicate tone. It's just when Sean shows up. Okay, I totally forget how to... There we go. Steam.
Seems complicated.
It's for having 3 buttons, but it's all right, guys. We're gonna get there. Oh, there we go. We got it on the max. Here we go, guys. This is the stuff. This is the stuff made of dreams. It's gonna be okay. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll give it a little wafting. We're gonna get this wafted around a little bit here, guys. Perfect. Let me see how that looks, Hutch. Oh, like $1 million.
Perfect.
Put a little extra something in the smoke machine today too, Hutch.
What did you put in?
I grinded up 16 horse tranquilizers.
Alright.
hit this motherfucker.
There we go, the 20-minute jam version of Black Line, dedicated to Blue Sky Wizard.
Yes. Delivering value for money.
That was better value. You see, it took 4 attempts. But
That was just planning.
4 attempts, but the 4th one was great. Incredible! Slightly sharp, low E string. Makes my chord sound out. How was that, guys? That was fun. It was a nice jam.
Very good.
Did you guys like the smoke and the change of lighting? Did it add a class amount of vibe? $1 a minute. That's what we're working towards, guys. $1 a minute.
It's great. The smoke does last a while, doesn't it? I mean, it's still like hanging in the air a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely. A little bit of a haze. A little bit of haze. Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm considering getting some.
For music style videos, like all the videos that I've shot that only one's gone up so far, it makes a massive difference. Yeah.
Oh, it's essential, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
you see it on everything.
Makes a massive difference. Mike, hello mate, the Melody King is here. Here we go. If you're enjoying the playing and the vibe and the smoke, hit the thumbs up so more people can see the stream. Do you have an extraction fan? Might get another cough. Apparently this is just vegetable oils. Is the blend. I don't know, but I don't have an extractor fan. We do have, I mean, it clears out real quick, this stuff. Like, as soon as I open the door, 5 minutes later, it's pretty much gone. And I do have this little...
Yeah, I was waiting for the hair.
Yes. Beautiful moments there, guys. Look at that. Gently does it. Look at that.
Quite like that. Those
Yes.
days. Refreshing.
Not only good for cleaning out the, well, not cleaning, drying the alloy water. You know, getting the water out from the alloy wheels.
I don't believe you use that for that.
Oh, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
that tool. That one.
Yeah, and you know, badges on your car when you drive away, and then the water comes out. You just when you're drying it.
Right.
This is the way. But I'm not much into my detailing this year. Is the handheld fan MIDI controllable? It should be. We should do that. Yeah, that was really good. Greetings from Argentina, great jam. Lucas, great to have you here. Guys, if you're just tuning in, yesterday we dropped a massive update for Explode. It is now 1.1 with a brand new user interface. And we've also added the curve control, so you can curve your pitch velocity. But that's not all, because the Ultimate Pitch Bundle has now been introduced to the Polychrome store. You can get the acclaimed Hypertune Metal, which is also an amazing drive and noise gate, as well as giving you obscene levels of transposing down. I don't think anyone can seriously use, apart from Drusif, anyone else in the world can use -36. I will put the exception of Drusif. And Explode, the latest version, is now included. There it is. But that's not all. With the improved algorithm of Hypertune also in there, your chords can now sound juicy. That is Explode. Exploding chords. So it's out now on the Polychrome store. Can't wait to get an expression pedal. That will be good. Very useful. Greetings from South Texas. Greetings right back to you, mate. Very nice to have you here today. You look like a happy man, and the kind of happy man that gives me a very happy weekend. Nothing makes you feel happier than a smile.
It smells great.
Do you smile often at people, Hutch?
Yeah.
You do?
It shows you're a friend.
Not an enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, an expression pedal would be good. Would be definitely helpful. Drying out the sourdough use. Oh, did you say someone choked on sourdough, or someone choked on sourdough, or something like that? I read it in the chat earlier. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the name of this studio? This is the studio. It's my studio. It's my room. I used to call my old studio Floating Point.
Right.
This could be Floating Point.
Yeah.
It's interesting because this wall, you can't see it, but this whole wall on the left becomes a giant green screen. It comes down from the ceiling. Do you remember that stream?
Mm-hmm.
We had a stream, virtual stream, very good fun, but back then we didn't have the MIDI quite dialed in, and we didn't know what the hell was going on, because anytime I touched a button, both of our tones would change, and every time Hutch changed a preset or a tone, something would happen, and sometimes it would change my tones, and it was just random.
I think we ended up left and right.
Oh, we did. Oh, there we go. Fix the mic, Tim. There we go, guys.
There we go.
Good spot.
Right. Yes.
We got the engineers in the chat. Richard, keeping us on guard. Richard, absolutely spot on observation.
On the case.
On the case. If we were on a live show, Richard would dive on the stage right now, across all of the monitors, reach up, out of frame. The camera would be a top. It would be like this. It would be a top shot, and you just see Richard's hand come into shot like this, and he'd fix the problem just like that, and then his hands would disappear, and it would go back to full shot, and you would never see Richard.
Yeah.
He's a ghost, but a goddamn hell of a sound engineer. Richard is a sound guy. He's been known to do these kind of things.
Cool.
Diving across stages on live TV, screaming at the director, "Zoom in! I said zoom in, you stupid bastard!" And then there he is, fixing. Are you plugged into separate computers for the plugins? No. So, sounded like it was sounded like a pilot announcement. Richard's Tim's Guardian Mike Angel. That's what he should be. Yeah. Yes. Well done. So this is one Mac, and I think recently the M1 Ultra is starting to require an M5 Ultra. I think.
All right. Well, how long have you had it?
2022, something like that.
Well, yeah, it's probably about time. 4 or 5 years.
I maxed that sucker out back in 2022 or whenever it launched. I was like, that's great. But going from the i9 iMac to the M1 Ultra at the time, but the M4 Max laptop that I have is a mental little beast. So if we get an M5 Ultra and a Mac Studio, might be good. Might be very good. So right now the entire stream, 4 cameras, Ableton running at 5.6 milliseconds round trip latency, all of Tim's plugins, all of mine plugins, and they're all running at the same time. There's no turning off plugins. So Tim has about, no, you have 3 plugins running live, and I have 6, 7, 8, about 9 plugins running live. And then we have a million plugins on the mics, because lapel mics for some reason always sound a bit terrible. And all that's running on one Mac M1 Ultra. Did max the RAM out, I think, on it. I maxed a few things out on it.
How much RAM does it have?
Whatever was the max, it was minimum of 60.
Right.
I don't know, a lot. Yeah, I mean it's silent. There's no noise in this room. The server is the loudest thing in this room, and that is under the desk out of the way, and you can't. It's pretty quiet. It's mostly SSDs in RAID arrays. So that's only for like video editing and long-term backups and stuff. But yeah, it's quiet in here. Like you wouldn't
Very
think.
quiet.
Yeah. There's no noises of fans or anything.
No. Can't really hear anything.
So Mac Studio is a great box. So I used to have a separate machine though. I used to have a Mac Mini and an iMac, and that was good. But when you were screen sharing, it was just easier to screen share from the computer that everything's on.
Yeah.
Instead of using like NDI and stuff, you know. So yeah, but. We'll see when the M5 Ultra Mac Studio comes out. I could be tempted. I really should get the M4 Max MacBook put into the circulation because it's sitting there running just that image in the background. That's all it's doing.
Right.
Like, I could probably just put a pen drive in and run that, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, it's like $4,500 laptop to run an image on the background is a bit of a waste. Oh, right. Well, after the excitement of the 20-minute extended black line, it could be time for Tim to be fed.
I think it is.
I've got something interesting on the cards for today, Tim.
Right. Okay.
Just down the street, there was a very big birthday party.
All right. Nice.
Meat and rice
Okay.
is there, and it's very tasty. I
Yeah.
absolutely went massive. So, could be the one. Happy Saturday, everyone! Good to see you, mate. Welcome. Plugin question. Is there a way to use an external preamp like Synergy but still use the pre and post effects from the plugin? Yes, but it would be a pretty... like you could use, for example, 2 instances of Graphene, turn everything off apart from the pre-effects, and then have that audio channel route out of an audio interface into a Synergy, take the Synergy back into another input, and then on that second input, for example, you could use all of the post stuff from Graphene. So in that way, you could route it, but you would be adding another trip of latency, whatever your in and out is. So for example, if you plug your guitar into your... Ooh, it just glitched. If you plug your guitar into your audio interface, and we have right here now under 6 milliseconds total round trip, you would double that to 12 milliseconds because you're going to add another set of ins and outs. But it could be done, but how recommended it would be, it just depends how.
I couldn't. Yeah. I mean, it's not something I would do because then when you're putting plugins on top of that, it's just going to be out of control.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I used to do was I used to use hardware pre-pedals. So for example, I would use like an overdrive pedal into a Victory Tube head, which would go into a load box, and then that line output would go into the audio interface, and then I'd use everything else, post effects after that. So that way I'm not going into the interface, out again, and then in again, because it's that double looping that is like adding additional latency to your signal chain. Ableton has an audio insert, so I have some ideas like in the future, but I still think in the future the ideas that we're playing around with would be a better approach to all of this. Impressive collection. Thank you, Mark. Anyway, guys, let's go. A couple more questions if you have any. If it's on Polychrome, fabulous. If not, it can be on anything that you like. After this, I'll have hopefully Monday or Tuesday, I think either the Rude or the Pseudo live playing style performance going live. Lots of smoke in that video, Tim.
Very good.
Smoke everywhere. And Tim is linked in the description of this video, so don't forget to subscribe to Tim's channel. He'll be streaming all next week on.
Yeah, it'll be in the morning, UK time, 6:30, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
There we go. A good amount of streaming there. Tea afterwards. Yeah, we had tea before the stream, so it might be meat of some kind. I think you like this meat, Tim.
Cool.
It's like Lebanese style on rice. And there is chicken, breaded chicken as well, and even samosas.
Looking forward to it.
Good to see some live playing. Great job, thanks. No, great job, guys. Thank you, Beam Rider. Okay, let's end the stream at 8 p.m. So it's 3 minutes to 8. Gives us a clean 2 hours. And if you haven't already hit the thumbs up, do hit the thumbs up. It helps just a little bit, but every little bit helps. You said the sale on Polychrome ends the end of the month. Is that correct? That's correct. No more sweets, no more sales for many, many, many months to come. The sale should have ended in January, but with all the new staff that we've had join, we've been spending a lot of time getting structure in place for those guys, and it's been a busy time, but some amazing talent, some really cool things coming. But now that they are settled in and doing their superb typing away on the keyboard, doing all kinds of things, I don't know what the hell they're doing. But they submit the repos afterwards, and we check it out, and oh yeah, very good. Yeah, so we are like back on like well, support tickets were always handled. We never had any outstanding support tickets, so that's good. But it is definitely time to end the sale. Last month I completed my Polychrome amp collection with Loomis. After that, I uninstalled all my other amp sims. Guitar Rig, Tonex, Genome, etc. I don't need them anymore, no more questions. Wow. That is amazing. Thank you very much, man. So kind. And, you know, we genuinely, like, obsess over these things. Like, we're not a company that just, like, can find something that can do an amp tone and put a pretty UI on it. Like, how it feels, how it responds, how it plays with different types of guitars or different types of pickups, how it makes you feel as a guitarist. All these things are, like, scrutinized, and we agonize over it. Like, just take Hypertune, for example. We are actively pushing Hypertune even further, even right now, pouring huge amounts into it for further development. And it's already by far the best transposer by a mile, including any hardware pedal. It's got the best transients, the best chords, everything. And we're still going all out on like pushing it even further. And it's the same for the plugins, you know. We could have just put these new guys on like making new things to get some more cash coming in. But we want to make the current products even better and give you guys more cool things. So if you've invested the plugins or you haven't yet purchased one, we want to keep it rolling. So very excited for that. I have only been using Mcrocklin Suite since I got it. Oh, nice. And also the plugins do complement each other a lot. You know, tonight we were using a lot of the Mcrocklin Suite for the cleans, Nunchuck for the leads, Loomis for like all the bass stuff that was jumping in. So they have very little overlap in terms of like, yes, there might be an amp and pedals and cabs and effects, but a lot of it is very, very different, completely different. Very little is shared, you know. Yeah, currently it is the 2626. It's a little bit of an older audio interface, but it's still the lowest latency interface when you run it at the settings that I run it at. To run in a like, I don't know, like a HD or one of their newer interfaces, which is USB-C, you'd have to drop the buffers from 128 that I currently use to 64 to get comparable latency. So I like the 2626 for that reason. And you still have the smaller one of that series?
I do have, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
use it anymore, so I use the new Quantum HD,
Oh, okay.
which is really good.
That'll be something that'll be interesting to experiment, and that is like, okay, maybe just running everything at 64 buffers.
I run mine at 64 and the latency is like 4.8 milliseconds. It's like fast.
Cool.
That's on an M4 Mac.
Right. There we go. Let's catch up with one thing Mike was saying, and we'll head off. Wow, where's my mouse? Where is it? Across the screens. There we go. Oh, they're like the stallions from Silicon Valley. It's starting to feel a bit like Silicon Valley around here, that's for sure. Yeah, I might get a HD one. Yeah, and just I don't know if maybe I'll get a HD, and whenever the M5 Ultra is announced, I'll get that. Smash them both in at the same time. Yeah, the night. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we've got a good versatile collection going on. Guys, if you want to continue the conversation and keep the chat going, there's two Discords. There's my Discord, mcrocklin.com/Discord. Head over there, no problem. If you want to chat more on the plugins, or maybe you're new to plugins and you're thinking like, what controller should I get? What audio interface should I look at? Or you need some help, polychromedsp.com/Discord. Very easy, very, very simple. Hutch's mic is going nuts again. Oh dear. Richard! Where's Richard? We need Richard's arm.
All right.
Richard,
oh.
There we go. I hope you have Guilfoyle in the team. If anything, it's Chili. Chili is almost certainly Guilfoyle. Would it be Guilfoyle? I think, yeah, Chili would be the real deal. Yeah, yeah, it would have to be Guilfoyle. Chili would be the real deal. No messing around. Anyway, guys, any parting words before we shoot off, Tim?
No, thanks for everybody for tuning into this broadcast. It's been an absolute blast, and I've loved every minute of it. Take care.
There we go, guys. New Mcrocklin.com lessons going up next week as well. The first one will be a 3-part series. It's a solo and another solo breakdown, plus some bonus improv shred type of stuff. So that'll be up on Mcrocklin.com. Really excited to get the second of the trio. What that is the tone breakdown on the Polychrome channel, the full lesson on Mcrocklin.com, and on this YouTube channel I do like the playthrough. So that's been a fun series. So the second part of that series is going up next week. And there we go. Enjoy that when it goes live, and I'll see you back in at least a couple of weeks, but maybe 2 to 4 weeks or something like that. And here we go. Also, Joey M sent me a vocal demo on a heavy track I wrote using Nutcracker. It's going to make people cry. Perfect. We all want to make music that makes people cry. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you back here real soon. Cheers. Goodbye.